Part 3 business debate. First item would be the administration business item, the budget for budget for Barnet. I think Councillor Cornelius, you're going to move the administration item, please.
Mr. Mayor, let me start by moving the item in my name. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all those members who are not standing at this election and those who are not successful at the forthcoming election, and thank them for their participation in the council, which I think has been a relatively friendly council, and we have accomplished a lot during that period. I now turn to the budget. Mr. Mayor, you will recall that happy night when we were re-elected, the same night as the Conservative-led coalition was initiated. Let's just remember the ghastly situation left behind by Labour. Let's remember it, and the necessity of meeting with unlikely bedfellows in the Liberal Democrat Party and undoing the damage, forming a successful government. Whilst there have been differences with the coalition, the determination to put the economy right is really something that we can all be proud of. Our government has taken tough decisions and also has forced us to take tough decisions as well. But the economy has taken the medicine and is starting to respond. Growth has started. Let us all rejoice in that. It solves all the economic problems that we have. I am very proud that in Barnet we have achieved the budgetary savings that were so essential and done it with relatively little pain. The Chancellor delivered a very innovative budget, and I enjoyed listening to it. There are a few reforms that I'm grateful for, the reforms on pensions and the increase in personal allowances. We should be very welcome for that. However, it was a very unusual budget. I mean, it's the first budget speech I've listened to, and we've actually had 2 mentions of Barnet. In part, that's testimony to the work of officers and members in quietly lobbying the GLA and the government to get our extraordinary success into place. I can't recall anything like this before. We had the first announcement, which concerned Grand Park, with a regeneration scheme that I know has been very difficult to keep going, but it has somehow kept going. And my predecessors in the regeneration portfolio know how difficult it has been. But we have kept on with the work, and now we have the opportunity to continue with which is perhaps the most difficult part of the work there. The demolition of the concourse will be a great achievement. It will be the signal that we really have achieved something. I had the opportunity, when the Chancellor came, to steer him away from the route set by the Treasury apparatchiks, and we were able to guide him into the doorway of Martinside. So he will know how bad it is, and he will know and remember what we are trying to achieve there. I'm very pleased that we are working with partners there, and members will know I don't really like that word, and that they have been a genuine partnership with the Housing Association and the Contractors Countryside there, and I'm pleased that it is moving ahead. I was also pleased that we had the meeting with George Osborne at Rank Cross, and he was able to come up on the roof and see the scale of what we are trying to achieve there. This is something that we should be very proud of as we keep this scheme on the move. The reconstruction of the new station that there will be will actually increase the land values and enable us to get the housing scheme away on the south side of North Circular. This is perhaps the most exciting part of Barnet and for our residents. The idea of 7,000 new homes is something really exciting. The doubling of the shopping centre in size itself will be a great engine for growth for North London, and we can be pleased that that will get going. I remind you the Section 106 agreement that will be signed once the commercial agreement is in place will be one of the very biggest in the country. I can go on for some hours about this and wax lyrical about it, but I see the time is ticking away on me. I hope that members will all join in making this scheme work. The national budget is much like our council budget. It's now successfully under control, and we can all be proud of that. Thank you very much.